At this very moment, do you feel alive? Are you guys thrilled, excited, and pumped up to be here right now? Toastmaster of the day, ladies and gentlemen, do you feel alive? I feel ecstatic and I'm over the moon right now. The neurons in my brain are going crazy. My heart is beating insanely fast that might pop out any moment. Why? Because I'm standing here in front of y'all with my head held high, my chin up, taking my first step in overcoming my fear of public speaking. I feel alive. Let me take you back to 21st January 2001, the day I quite literally started feeling alive for the first time, meaning the day I was born. During my childhood, I most definitely felt alive. How can you not when you're treated like a famous movie star or a celebrity? I had a fan club around me 24/7, meaning my neighbors, relatives, and just random people on the road would stop to adore me for the dumbest things I would do. I mean, babies would seriously put their finger in their mouth, and people would be like, "Oh, so cute." I'm like, seriously, dude. Anyways, I had a paparazzi waiting to capture pictures of me, meaning my parents who would always have a camera with them to capture my first words, my first smiles, my first steps, my first everything literally. During my childhood, I felt alive. As I grew up, I realized that life is not always rainbows and sunshine, that there will be tough times. But even during those tough times, I still felt alive by doing the things that I loved. I loved watching movies and going to the theater where you had to stand in line for hours at night to get the tickets for an epic blockbuster movie. I literally had to go through a mini police or army training obstacle course where you had to crawl on muddy floors, go through monkey bars, and if you're short like me, you have to go under sweaty armpits. And sometimes you get so squished, I'm afraid my kidney might turn into chutney and come out the other way. But when you finally get the ticket, you hold a proud pose like the Statue of Liberty. There's a romantic moment between you and the ticket. You look at the ticket looks at you. You at the ticket right back at you. But your romantic moment is short-lived because you're scared somebody might snatch the ticket. So you cut to pata, try to enter into the theater, but you realize something is stuck. Your leg is stuck in the crowd. All the years of pulling the rope at outdoor festivities finally came in hand because instead of pulling the rope, you try to pull your leg here. 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. When you finally get your leg out, you realize your slipper is still in the crowd. Who cares? You dash to the theater, watch the movie. At the end of the movie, you walk out of the theater like you're the most successful person who has ever stepped foot on planet Earth. At that very moment, ladies and gentlemen, I felt alive. As I grew up further, I realized that facing and overcoming my fears also made me feel alive. For an instance, for our school Commerce Day, as the president, I was forced to deliver the welcome speech. The day before the Commerce Day, my teachers wanted to rehearse the speech. Last two teachers, my friend and I, were inside a computer lab. I was giving my speech. As in, I was literally reading off a piece of paper. I don't know what came over me, but my legs started shaking, my hands were shaking, the paper was shaking. I was trembling and sweating inside an air-conditioned environment, for goodness sake. It was that bad. My teachers told me I was hopeless. I went home and practiced all night and gave quite a good speech at the event. Every single moment of me giving that speech, I was nervous as hell and I had butterflies in my stomach. But guess what? I never felt more alive. I realized that facing and overcoming my fears gave a thrill and kick in life that I was in a state of euphoria where my dopamine levels were so high, people thought I was on drugs or something. This is one of the reasons I joined the Gavel Club at the University of Colombo to feel alive by overcoming my fear of public speaking. And also because they give you a super cool title like the Gavel here every time you speak, and you get letters in front and behind your name like the professional qualification similar to the CC title. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I want to emphasize that when it feels scary to jump, to take that risk, that is exactly when you jump and take that risk. Because if it scares you and excites you at the same time, that is a strong indication that you should probably do it. Chase after anything and everything that gets your blood racing and your heart beating insanely fast that you can hear it in your own ears. You could go after something that you love, or something that you're scared of, or anything literally. Ladies and gentlemen, don't just survive, don't just exist. Live life to the fullest and create some winsome memories because you only live once, right? Therefore, Toastmaster of the day, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready to start living life and to feel alive? Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.